way. Anyway, the couple of points that I wanted to raise here are first that nothing in the training of a traditional student of music, such as myself, I've learned and I'm studying Khayal and Dhunri Dadra for many decades now. Nothing in my training ever prepared me for the world of copyright and music business. When we were taught a bandish by our guru, we were told that this is a composition by so and so, and we were taught a gesture of respect, either taking their name and saying this is, that's all. That was the only attribution or acknowledgement that was made. So nothing really prepares us to deal with this. So I think it is important that the entire issue of copyright and what its current status and how it can be improved needs to be discussed as part of training, both in the Guru Shishya Parampara as well as in the institutional training. Otherwise, we remain completely lost, and many of us say that it doesn't matter, and we start appropriating material, calling it traditional. Even if it is traditional, it is not yours. So how are you then going about, let's say, exploiting it commercially? Plus, in our Guru Shishya tradition, I learned from many eminent people. Not one of them ever charged me a penny. Now, when I was recording their compositions, this struck me that I was getting paid for that. Can I offer them something as for singing their compositions? And very hesitantly, because I don't even know how to offer money to the guru. I mean, what is it? What percentage? Actually, he has taught me everything, or she has taught me everything. Now, when I'm recording it for a big label, what do I offer them? There is no question of a discussion to say a negotiation that says that I can say to my ustad that may I offer you X amount of thousand lakhs of rupees, what can I do? There is no way of having this discussion. I think all of us will agree. Can we talk money to our ustads and gurus? So I think we need to find a way in which this issue is worked out. The other thing is that, as far as I know, the law of the land gives equal rights to everybody in the ensemble. So whether you are the tanpura player or the main singer or the main artist or the accompanying artist, you have equal rights. It does not matter that you may be the most celebrated artist in India with many Padma awards and many other awards. The rights of all the people sitting on stage are the same. And I don't think we as artists understand that, because there are too many embedded hierarchies in the very system. So we never think of asking our accompanying artists, if we are giving away audio, if we are assigning and actually commercially exploiting by selling our audio and video rights, whether they should be paid and what they would like to be paid. Quite apart from the monetary benefit, there may be a concert in which an accompanying artist may say, today my instrument was not, it was going out of tune too many times, I don't want this recording to be made public. Now that is a moral right that must be respected and is not. Because we say, who the hell are you? I am saying it, I want to sell this right. And we do not consider that. So I think our own training has to accept that the fact that that we are equals and we cannot be treated unequally. And similarly, I think all of us here who are performers will know that whether it is a private organization who is inviting us or a government organization, some of the biggest festivals, we are only asked to perform. When we reach there, we find that there is an OB van and there are many people who are televising it and taking it, making the entire recording. We have never been asked. And also, I am not in a position, I cannot assume that he will give permission. He has to give permission himself because I am not his representative. And so I think these issues in our current copyright situation need to be addressed, where people are told that when you invite somebody for a performance, it is a performance alone and you do not have the right. And I'm not talking about all the lovely people who take out the mobile phones and stuff, now I sing to an audience of mobile phones. I don't know who's sitting behind. And today the situation is like this, that you don't see faces of anybody. Everybody's mobiles are out and they're recording. But I'm talking of television channels, of All India Radio, Doordarshan, FM channels who are recording. I think these issues need to be looked at.
Absolutely. If I can just take this thing that we've discussed this before. Our laws are good, the implementation sucks, really, to be rude. But the fact is that here's something we have very clearly, and we have a lawyer. We have a very clear performer right in our Copyright Act that gives the performer right over their performance, which includes recording, includes broadcasting. But the thing is, how do we make that apply? That will be our challenge, I think. And of course, rights of our companies is also something that, and this is very sad. I'm just coming into this discussion as you know we work. Is that in more traditional societies in Rajasthan, where I've worked for many years, this was not the case earlier. You gave a group, everybody, whether they could sing, not sing, just playing whatever, thali, everybody shared equally. And now it is coming from the urban situation where a person comes up and says, but I am the main singer, mujhe jada milna chahiye. So, this has become a vicious situation and something that we do need to correct.